A Beardy Bonus. Written by Penny Reid. Narrated by Brinkley and Joy Nash.
Extra Scene, Beauty and the Beard by Penny Reid. Author's note. This scene takes place between the last chapter and the epilogue of Beauty and the Mustache. Specifically 3 months after the last chapter, but 7 months before the epilogue. It was originally included in the limited release Scenes from the City. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Anthony G. Ettinger. Waiting for Drew was like waiting for Christmas morning. Each day leading up to his March 4th arrival felt like 100 days. Each hour felt like 1,000 hours. Each minute felt like an eternity. Time, the sadist, was never on my side. I paced from my bedroom to the kitchen, looked around at the bare countertops, opened the vacant refrigerator, and then walked to the living room. I was fidgety, restless. All my luggage was packed, all my furniture sold or given away. The remainder of my boxes had been shipped to Tennessee 3 days prior. My apartment was empty except for the aforementioned luggage, the sleeping bag and pillow I'd used last night, and my knitting work in progress. Drew and I would be having dinner with my knitting group and their husbands/significant others, where applicable, spending the night at Janie and Quinn's penthouse, and then driving home tomorrow. Home. I was going home with Drew. I was so ready. Stick a fork in me, I was done. But time had slowed by epic proportions, and with each glance at my watch, a minute or less had passed. I even checked the time against my phone to make sure my watch wasn't broken. I thought about calling Drew, but quickly dismissed the idea. We'd been separated since I flew back to Chicago from Tennessee after the first of the year, and it had been torture. Both the sweet and the terrible kind. Terrible torture because Drew wasn't an emailer. He didn't like cell phones. I'd tried Skyping with him my first week back in Chicago, but we'd both become irritable and frustrated by the intangibility of the contact. Sweet torture, because Drew sent me a letter every day and demanded that I do the same. And by demand, I mean he'd called me one day during the middle of January and demanded that I send him a letter every day. Our conversation went like this. Me. Drew, hey! Drew, sounding angry.
I don't want to talk to you on the phone. It pisses me off. Instead, you're going to send me a letter every day.
Me, confused and initially hurt. Talking to me.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?